Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the fourth and final episode of the Switzerland travel series. So in this one I was making my way back home from Switzerland via Paris to London. So as always, I hope you guys enjoy it. Definitely like it if you do, and we'll dive straight into the vlog.
You know when you arrive in a city and you're just lost? Like that was literally me. I was lost, okay? Lost in Paris.
Hence the title of this video. But anyway, we are going to start on a Wednesday morning when I went on my last run around the lake where I'd been staying, and honestly it was so cold on this morning, but it was so pretty because I ran just after sunrise.
I was out drinking, looking for the next thing. I couldn't really settle down.
When I got back, I was honestly freezing, so I had a warm shower, just got ready as I usually do, and then I obviously had to pack up all of my stuff. And honestly, thank goodness for packing cubes because they make it so much easier to pack, and I just feel so organized when I use them.
I'm leaving today. I am going home to the UK, to England, to London. It is Wednesday. I have been in Switzerland not even for a week. Well, a week actually. I arrived last Wednesday. Yeah, it's been a week. I've been in Switzerland for a week. I am getting the Eurostar. Well, I'm going via Paris, which is really fun. I have like a little stopover in Paris. It's really short. But yeah, in my last video, I spoke to you guys about my Interrail ticket, which I'm using to get home. I have a 5-day pass. Mia, Lucina and I did our final meditation together, which was so nice. And then I went on a run. Oh my gosh, it was so cold. It was sunrise and it was honestly stunning. There was like fog over the lake, but it was the coldest run I've done so far here. Why am I pulling my hair? But yeah, I am gonna have some breakfast now. I've had a shower, got changed, packed my stuff. Time to say goodbye to Switzerland. It's been short and sweet, but I am so glad I saw the country, a bit of it. But yeah, I need to leave in like just under an hour to make sure I get this train and I'm on time. Otherwise everything will just go to flop, and we cannot miss these trains because I have seat reservations which I paid for on top of my Interrail ticket. As I said, like £60 for the 2 journeys.
As I said, the full explanation is in my last video, so episode 3, but the first thing I had to do was say goodbye to Lucina. She walked with me to the station and then she was off. And then I had a few missions to accomplish before I left my train in about half an hour when I arrived at the Hauptbahnhof, the central station. So I needed to find a snow globe from a souvenir shop because you guys know I collect those. Mission number 2, I needed snacks and food for my journey, so I found myself in an Audi, and I also got some tofu, not for the journey but to take home. And I finally then got myself a Bretzelkönig, a vegan pretzel from this place in the station.
Oh my god, you guys, what a stress. Okay, I'm literally shouting in the middle of the station. We've got everything we need. I got my snow globe, I got some snacks for this 4-hour train journey. I need to find platform 15. The station is honestly huge. Yeah, I went to Bretzelkönig to get a vegan pretzel before I leave because I had one in Germany, and when I met you guys you said that that's quite a Swiss thing as well. I also got tofu. Oh, that was so stressful. I was like running around this whole station getting snacks for the journey. I got my tofu.
I got something for you.
From Lederer. You're honestly the best.
So Mia saw me off on my train at the station, which was so nice. And yeah, I took some time trying to find my actual seat reservation, but once I was there I got myself comfortable and ready for the journey.
Mia got me some Swiss chocolate before I left. It's from Lederer, which is one of the Swiss chocolate brands. I'm gonna show you guys my snacks.
So I got this huge persimmon, rice cakes, and then a bar, and some carrots and peppers, the classic vegan in me, some coconut water, and my pretzel obviously. And yeah, I got all of that from Aldi except the pretzel from Bretzelkönig, which I highly recommend you guys checking out if you are in Switzerland. And yeah, let me explain the tofu. I basically thought I couldn't get smoked tofu in the UK, so that's why I brought some home with me.
I don't actually know where we are. We're at the first stop. I've been on for about an hour. It's 12:30. I currently have a child staring at me as well. I just double checked, we're in Basel, as I was saying, which is like an American way of saying the leaf thing. Basel. This is where I could have like changed. I could have paid less to reserve a seat. My journey would have been like 8 hours instead of 7 hours, but I would have had 3 changes, one of which would have been here in Basel. But I'm not doing that, so I don't have to do all of those many changes, and there is no risk of me like missing the change because one of them was really tight, so if the train is a bit delayed you could miss the next one, the connecting train. But yeah, that is where we are. I thought we were in Basel, but the sign confused me.
On the actual train journey then, I had lots of work and editing to do, so time honestly went so quickly, and obviously I was just eating all of my snacks and my food. So yeah, this train, as I said, took me from Zurich to Paris, and yeah, the next part of this video is the chaotic, stressful experience that I had in Paris, because yeah, I literally got so lost. So I arrived in Paris at 4:45 p.m. and my Eurostar train from Paris to London was at 5:15, so I technically had 90 minutes, an hour and a half, which was theoretically enough time to get me to the station I needed to be at from where I arrived in Paris, but yeah, that really did not go to plan, and I literally arrived at the Eurostar gates, which were supposedly closed when I arrived, and I had to like rush through security and get to the train.
Oh my god, you guys, that has been so stressful. I am literally at the Eurostar right now. I thought I'd be able to explore Paris and see a bit of like the touristy things, to see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, but no, I have had the biggest stress of my life. I arrived in Gare du Lion and I needed to get to Gare du Nord. I'm trying to put on my best French accent, otherwise I would say Gare du Lion and Gare du Nord. But the du Nord one is where I get the Eurostar from, which is where I am right now. My train is literally in like 13 minutes, the Eurostar back to London. But oh my god, I arrived in Gare du Lion and I was so lost. Like, I needed to get a RER train, like RER or something. It's some form of a train. I had to queue to get a ticket. I paid €1.90 and then I found the train, letter D, and I got on the right platform to go towards Gare du Nord, but there was like this huge delay and I needed to get to the Eurostar to like check in, go through security, which is what I've done now, and luckily it's been very smooth. But oh my god, you guys, like such a stress. But I'm here now, my backpack is so heavy and I've got such bad shoulder pain. I've got shoes, my Converse, that are starting to rub me because they're slipping a bit. But anyway, I am gonna get on this train and I'll be home, well, in London in like just over an hour. I still have my pretzel to eat, so that is what I'm looking forward to because I need it after that stress. Oh my god. And I should really get on the train because they're gonna like leave. I was not gonna cry, but you know when you arrive in a city and you're just lost, like that was literally me. I was lost, okay? Lost in Paris. The delay is what got me, like, I don't know what was happening, everything was in French. But anyway, we are going home.
So the last time I was on the Eurostar, I went from Brussels to London, so that was when I was in Belgium, traveling in the summer, and on this train journey I got so confused with the time difference and stuff because I thought we were getting off the train like an hour before we were due into London. So I ate my pretzel and I also had my huge persimmon, which I said I brought from Aldi. I, yes, just sat there and ate it like an apple basically. I also then did some work obviously, and yeah, I packed all of my stuff up, getting ready to leave the train, only to realize that we had an hour left to go. So yeah, this journey also didn't go quite to plan, but you know, I had more time to work and it was really smooth anyway.
Hi, it's me. I won't film you. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to film. Okay, bye. Anyways, Holly is home. Yeah. I've worked it out. I have worked it out. Every time I go away, Mum must come in my room and turn off all my switches, and that resets Alexa. So now it doesn't work. Wait, but the light's on. No, it's not. You bulb, turn on, please. Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I just got home. I've just been catching up with Mom and my shoulders hurt so much from carrying this rucksack today. I got back to London, obviously, and then I got the tube and the train home. But yeah, when I was like navigating the tube, I was like, oh my gosh. Sometimes we take for granted the public transport in our own cities that we are familiar with, because today when I was in Paris, as I said, I was so lost and confused. And then to be able to just like smoothly make my way around London, the contrast is just crazy. But like, we shouldn't take it for granted, you know. When we are a tourist in a new city, it is so hard. And when people come to London, I can't imagine how difficult it is to navigate the tube map, because I was so confused today in Paris. But I was saved by Google Maps, you know. It was just quite intense. But yeah, I am very hungry and I kind of just want to have a shower. I want to unpack my stuff though. And yeah, I have some deliveries. This is a hip oat milk chocolate. Advent calendar. This bag needs to be unpacked. I want to get everything out because I'll just feel organized and, you know, back home again. I didn't even use my GoPro at all because actually that's something I should have said. I was planning on doing some skiing in Switzerland because, you know, skiing is a big thing in the country. I've never skied in my life. I've done dry slopes, but that was ages ago and I've never properly skied. I've always been very scared to break my body, my legs or something. If I was gonna do some skiing, I would prefer to do it over like a few days so that I could, you know, make progress, because doing it say for one day, I'd probably just get up the ski lift. I mean, that would be a life goal in itself to go on a ski lift, but you know what I mean? I would probably just be falling over and I wouldn't get anywhere in one day, so it wouldn't really be that fulfilling, and I would have been really annoyed if I did it for one day and I broke my legs or something. So yeah, I just thought I would mention that because it was kind of spoken about, but we decided it just wasn't gonna work, and I'm just so happy with everything I did anyway. Like, I had the best time. I saw, you know, quite a few different places, even though I was there for like just about a week, and obviously I got to stay with like Mia and Lukina, who are honestly incredible friends and I love them so much. But yeah, I would say in summary of this trip, let's just have a little summary. As I usually do, I was writing on my notes, you know, what have I taken away from this trip, and I have just felt so like welcome in a flat with people I don't know. Like, I knew Mia and Lukina, but I didn't know their flatmates. I could be myself the entire time, and I knew that if I'd have, say, done this trip a couple of years ago, I would have been so socially anxious in that situation, like living in a flat with 8 other people. And I mean, I was talking to Mia about this and Lukina actually. Like, at university at Cambridge, I kind of isolated myself quite a bit, even though I did live with others in student accommodation. You know, like, I'd always be in the kitchen on my own. I'd try and time it so that I wasn't in there with anyone else. But then to live in a flat now, or like to stay with others and then like cook together and do all of this stuff, it was just so wholesome, and I felt loved, you know, by my friends. And, you know, I could value love from friendships. You know, you have love for your family, for your friends, for significant others. But yeah, I just felt loved, so loved and appreciated by my friends, and I am so grateful to have Mia and Lukina in my life. I mean, I can't still believe we met online through like tutoring. It's honestly crazy. Let me see if I wrote anything else to share with you guys. I wrote down kindness from friends and strangers. I just seem to bump into quite a few people actually, like asking for pictures and then just get into a nice conversation. My love for nature, oh my gosh, like Switzerland, honestly, the sights and the views, like, are incredible. I cannot even explain to you. I just felt like I was living in a postcard. Yeah, I'm so glad I got to see Switzerland, and a lot of people do say that Switzerland is often like forgotten about as a country to visit when it's so incredible. Cooking I mentioned, and yeah, I need to seriously make some of this stuff. I got Lukina's mushroom sauce recipe, even though she like basically winged it. And yeah, doing meditation most mornings. I think there was one morning when we didn't do it, but we did it pretty much most days, and just like being intuitive and listening to your body and stuff. Mia and Lukina are so good at that, and they really like reminded me, I guess, to be in tune with my body. And the lake swimming, well, not really swimming, but you know, I just can't believe I did that. And yeah, I've had the best time. I feel like that is always the conclusion, but I genuinely have. I just want to say the biggest shout out to Mia and Lakina again, and obviously their flatmates for like letting me stay with them. They were all just so welcoming, and yeah, I am obviously very tired now, but I am probably gonna finish this video here and say I hope you guys enjoyed it as usual. Definitely like it if you did, comment down below, subscribe if you are new, because the content is moving towards Christmas content now and Vlogmas. But yeah, subscribe to stick around, hit the bell so you know when I upload, and as always I'll speak to you very soon in another video. Bye! Do I want to put your hair with the plants? So that is not good lighting. I just cannot miss these trains, okay? I cannot miss them. Okay, and then don't turn it on. Great. Okay, now my camera doesn't want to cooperate. I wrote down kindness from Strange? Because it's vegan, and it's from Elena Hack. I think I'm saying that properly. Just try to get a thumbnail. Bye!